Good evening, everybody. Thank you for coming in. I'm doing another live tonight because of the mass shooting that happened, well, the shooting that happened earlier today. And also, I have some other news regarding Blueface, the rapper who was stabbed today, I think earlier today or either last night. So we're going to go over those two things that happened today. But before we do that, guys, thumbs up this video if you enjoy this video. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed, and hit the bell notifications so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. Let me go ahead and do the Copyright Disclaimer Act real quick. Copyright disclaimer: under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowances is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, research, and etc. That entire copyright will be in my comment section. It is in my description area, and it is scrolling across this video right here. I just put it up, y'all. Anyway, guys, I just walked in not too long ago, man. I had to get relaxed and stuff, and take all the damn clothing off and jewelry off so I could be comfortable before I, came here to do this live. But normally I wouldn't be up here doing a live this late at night. It's only 11 o'clock, 11:10 here on the West Coast, but I know on the East Coast it's 1:10. So I don't know if anybody's going to come in. There's a few people still online right now, so they may be over there on those channels. But it doesn't matter because I'm still going to go ahead and do this live and people can watch it later or whatever the case is. Okay, so welcome to all my new subbies and all my subbies that's been with me since day one. And welcome to everybody in the bushes. And if anybody come in the chat, I'll tell them, hey, then. But anyway, let me turn that music down just a tad. And we're going to talk about that shooting real quick. At least I am. Let me read about it first, and then we will start from there. Okay, so I mean, every day, y'all, I just cannot imagine why people do certain crimes, especially, racial motivated crimes, because we already know that the shooting at Dollar General was because it was racially motivated. Okay, and I think 3 people were shot and killed, if I'm not mistaken, and then the gunman also turned the gun on himself. But let me go ahead and read this story for you guys, and we can go from there. Hey, Amori, how you doing? Thank you for coming in. So let me go ahead and do this real quick. We're not going to be here long either, because like I said, I normally don't come on this late, but I wanted to go ahead and touch on this because when I first saw it, like earlier today, I was out working, so I definitely couldn't come home and just do a video, and I did not want to do it while I was in the car, so I decided to do it later on. So anyway, let me go ahead and go with the story with you guys real quick. You can't even go shopping. You know what I'm saying? You can't even go shopping. Can't do anything these days, man. I'm telling you, it's a daggone shame, Anyway, 3 people were killed Saturday afternoon in a shooting at Dollar General store in Jacksonville. The shooter, a Clay County man wearing a tactical vest, was carrying an AR-style rifle and a handgun bearing swastikas. So not only was he probably racist against blacks, probably against Jews and other people as well. Okay. Anyway, Sheriff T.K. Waters said the attack was racially motivated by a white man in his 20s who targeted the black victims, which are 2 men and a woman, before he shot and killed himself at the store near Edward Waters University in the city's Newtown neighborhood. Now, since I don't know if he just decided to kill himself or if he had it planned already, but I'm thinking that he probably just decided it, because why would he be wearing a tactical vest if he was intending on killing himself? Anyway, they said no one else was injured in the attack that happened around 1 p.m. today. And like I was out and got word, because like I think it was I didn't get word of this until probably I don't know, it was just earlier. I can't remember what time it was, but it was early. I posted it on my page anyway, maybe 30 minutes after I heard about it. So anyway, this is what they know about the shooting so far. They probably have more information now. Okay. The shooting happened at a Dollar General near Edwards University in Jacksonville on Saturday. The university issued a safety alert on X, which is formerly Twitter, notifying students and the staff that a fatal shooting had happened off campus. So I'm wondering if that dude went to that campus. That's what I'm wondering. Okay, so the shooter who killed himself was a white male in his 20s. Um, the sheriff did not release the gunman name at the time I got this article, but they did say he lived in Clay County with his parents. They said they will release the name once the body was positively identified. So I'm wondering, I'm gonna have to look up some updated information because they may have the identity of the dude. So the sheriff office didn't identify the victims or the shooter at that time because they are waiting on positive identifications. Okay. So, like I said before, it happened at the Dollar General, on 2161 Kings Road in Jacksonville. Okay. So let me see if they have anything updated on that shooting real quick, y'all, because everything that I got is like from a couple of hours ago. Let's see. Hold on for a second. So 3 people died, okay, including the gunman, makes it 4, I guess. Let's see what they're saying here, okay. Hold on, y'all. So this dude, they said, hated black people, okay. The sheriff said the shooter, which we already know what he looks like, shot 3 people, and then obviously he killed himself. The shooter left behind what the sheriff described as 3 manifestos outlining his disgusting theory about hating, black people and his motive in the attack. So at least he left that so people can kind of, the police can kind of try to get an understanding why he did this. All of the victims, 2 men and 1 woman, were all black. Waters said, which is the sheriff, the shooter lived in Clay County, Florida, which is south of Jacksonville, with his parents. Okay, Jacksonville is located in northeast Florida, about 35 miles south of the Georgia border. So that's pretty close to Georgia. Anyway, the sheriff said the shooter told his father by text to check his computer. The father found documents described by Waters as manifestos, and the father then called the police. And I'm glad he did that because some of these parents won't even do it. But the sheriff said by the time police were alerted about the manifestos, the gunman had already started the attack in the Dollar General. The shooting started shortly after 1 p.m. Eastern time. So that was about 10 o'clock a.m. here. Anyway, the Dollar General is like a couple of blocks away from the university, Edward Waters University. And that university is historically black, okay, where students living on campus were told to stay in their resident halls, okay. Waters said the gunman was seen on the school's campus before heading to the Dollar General. No one was injured on the campus. Now I'm wondering if he was initially planning on shooting on the campus and then he changed his mind and decided to go to Dollar General, since that school is basically all black. Anyway, he took that opportunity to put his bulletproof vest on outside and to put on his mask and then proceed to the store where he committed this horrible act. Okay. So I'm thinking since he had on a bulletproof vest, that's why I say he must have made up his mind later to go ahead and kill himself. Because I'm thinking, why would you put on a bulletproof vest if you're not, thinking about killing yourself? Unless he just put it on in case somebody shoot at him, he wouldn't get injured so he can go ahead and kill more people. So it could be either one. Anyway, the individual returned to their car and left campus without incident. So that's the gunman. Okay, he went to his car. Why did they say the individual returned to their car? Shouldn't they say that he went back to his car and left campus without incident? Okay. Anyway, I guess, when he left the campus and then he went to Dollar General, if I'm reading this or understanding this correctly. Anyway, I guess they saw that on the security surveillance camera. Anyway, the gunman then, after he shot the people in the store and killed them, he barricaded himself inside the store after the attack. It was not immediately clear if victims were shot inside or outside of the store. All right. The sheriff said investigators believe the gunman acted alone and wore both a tactical vest and mask during the attack. He was armed with an AR-15 style rifle and a handgun at 20. The sheriff showed photos of the weapons during a news conference, which showed swastikas were drawn on one of the guns with white paint. We have opened a federal civil rights investigation, and we will pursue this incident as a hate crime. That is what Sherry Ointz, a special agent in charge of the FBI Jacksonville office, that's what she said. So here's the scene of the shooting on this picture right here. Let me show you guys. Hold on. Now, they said that shooter, like always, was previously checked out at a mental health crisis center. Okay. Let me see what they're saying. So the shooter was the subject of a 2017 law enforcement call under the Baker Act, which allows people to be involuntarily detained and subject to an examination for up to 72 hours during a mental health crisis. Okay, so he was detained and held for up to 72 hours so they can check him out to see if he was, mentally sound. Anyway, the sheriff did not provide details on what led to the Baker's Act call in that case. He said normally a person who has been detained under the Baker Act is not eligible to purchase firearms. So the thing is, how did he get these guns? Okay, did he buy them illegally or what? The sheriff said those writings will be released to the public at some point. I am a big believer in transparency, he said. Okay. Anyway, the Florida governor, Ron DeSantis, said on Saturday he condemned the shooting and called the gunman scumbag while offering condolences to the victims and their families. He was targeting people based on their race. That is totally unacceptable. This guy killed himself rather than face the music and accept responsibility for his actions. And so he took the coward's way out. But we condemn what happened in the strongest possible terms. This is what DeSantis said. Okay. Florida State Senator Tracy Davis, whose district includes Jacksonville, called the shooting a tragic day for the city in a post on Twitter. Okay. X, formerly known as Twitter. Okay. I'm offering prayers to the families of the victims and am on my way to meet with Jacksonville Sheriff T.K. Waters for answers. That's what Davis posted on Saturday. The thing about it, though, it's always the same thing after a shooting happens and people are already dead. Honestly, in all honesty, they need to start making gun ownership a little bit tougher. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be able to, they got this waiting period and everything else now, but I just think they need to make it a little bit harder. You know what I'm saying? And basically, I don't know if they can do this, but you may need to check out some people, you know what I'm saying, before they even be allowed to have a gun. Because there's a lot of crazy people out here who have guns and doing stupid stuff, And as far as this dude, I don't know if he was crazy or not. I'm just thinking he probably just didn't like black people. A lot of times they like to run to that mental stuff too. And people don't be really mental. This dude just did not like black people. He had a whole thing on him, which shows that he doesn't like Jewish people either. You know what I'm saying? So, for me, it just seemed like the dude was just basically, racist and did not care for black people. He probably was going to go to the college and kill people at first. I don't know why he changed his mind, if that's what actually happened. And then he went to Dollar General and started shooting people. So he walked through the campus. So he probably had that on his mind at first. I don't know what stopped him from actually, trying to kill people on the campus. Maybe it was too many people. Maybe he didn't see enough people, or maybe he saw police or something there. I don't know. But he did go to that Dollar General, to do just what he did. And I don't believe he was crazy either. I just think he's basically, was a racist person, you know. And I'm glad that his dad, once the son sent him a text or called him, I can't remember what they said. I'm glad that his dad looked at the computer and had the courage to call the police and report that. Because a lot of times some parents don't be doing that. You know what I'm saying? They be trying to run up to the school to save their son and stuff and all that. You know what I'm saying? Versus calling the police to save some lives. So I do applaud his dad for doing that, because people just don't be doing the right things in this day and time. They be covering for their kids. So anyway, they said there have been at least 470 mass shooting in the United States so far in 2023. That is a damn shame. 470. So they definitely got to make some stricter laws and stuff for gun ownership, and try to get some of these illegal guns out of people's hands as well, because so many people are getting killed. Yeah, he could use a different type of weapon, but a gun is easier and it takes out more people. If you got a knife, you're not going to be able to take out as many people. Plus, some people will try to, fight you back when you have a knife. Unlike when you have a gun at them, most people be scared when they see that. You know what I'm saying? They also said that in a mass shooting in which 4 or more people are injured or killed, not including the shooter, the nation surpassed the 400 mark in July. The earliest month such a high number has been recorded since 2013, the group said. And this is according to the Gun Violence Archive. That's a damn shame. They also said gun violence in Jacksonville marked one of the several reported shooting incidents in the U.S. over 2 days, including in Massachusetts and Oklahoma. Shots rang out across several cities, bringing a startling halt to normal summertime activities like high school football games and weekend shopping. And I'm going to tell you, it was also a little shooting in, I think, Orange County at a bar where a husband, I think, or either boyfriend went in and killed, I think, his wife and her man or her friend or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And that just happened a couple of days ago. So people are just using guns to solve everything. And that's just ridiculous. I mean, they don't even care anymore. They don't even care, about taking someone's life. It's just like it's nothing. Like I said, the only time I can see somebody taking somebody's life, well, that they possibly should or could, is if it's self-defense and somebody's putting you in a situation where you don't have no choice. Okay, point blank. But just innocently shooting people innocently is just crazy. You know what I'm saying? Or just because you're racist, or because you don't like females or males, or just weird stuff. I don't know what's wrong with these people. So they say in Boston, at least 7 people were injured Saturday morning in a shooting that interrupted a popular parade. A high school football game in Choctaw, Oklahoma, took a deadly turn Friday night after a possible argument led to 3 people being shot. One of them, a 16-year-old boy, died. That's sad. And 4 people, including a 17-year-old, were killed at an apartment at Jopletown, Maryland, Saturday morning. People are just using guns for anything and everything. Okay, it's crazy. I don't know what's wrong with these people. I mean, it's like they don't have no type of I don't know, just no type of control, discipline, or anything else. They just do not know how to handle conflict. They just basically grab a gun and just start shooting. So let's see. hold on, why did the story go off of here? And see, I was right, because what he did, hold on, he did want to let me go back to that article. I don't know why this stupid crap came up on my phone. He did, hold on, he did want to probably do that shooting at that college. I was just looking at an article a few seconds ago where it was saying that he turned away from that historically black college. Okay, so I'm thinking that the dude was probably going to shoot at the college first, and I don't know why he changed his mind at the college. Okay, and then he went to that Dollar General where he seen some black people in there, and he started shooting, and that's just plainly ridiculous. Let's see. Let me see what else they have on this, guys, real quick. Let me let y'all hear the article real quick. And this is for entertain. Well, it is for to give your opinion, for us to talk about it, and things like that. Let's see. Hold on, y'all. Let me see here. I'm halfway tired. Let me stop. Let's see. Where's the video? Let's see. It's the same story, but I'm trying to find that video. Oh, so they said they do know that the shooter did not know the victims. Of course he didn't. They also said the shooter's writings indicated that he was aware of a mass shooting at Jacksonville gaming event where 2 people were killed exactly 5 years earlier, and may have chosen the date of his attack to coincide with that anniversary. That's crazy. Let's see. So here's some more pictures of them. Residents gather for a prayer near the scene of the shooting at a Dollar General store earlier today. Let me show y'all that first. That's a daggone shame, y'all. Damn, people just, going shopping just innocently going shopping, enjoying their Saturday, not even thinking that this may be their last day. You know what I'm saying? Last day to live. And this weirdo goes into the store and starts shooting because he don't like black people. Let's see. And then he's a coward because he took he took the easy way out. Actually, in reality, he probably already know, that he made the wrong choice. He should have just went to jail. Maybe he would have had time to repent and do everything else that he needed to do. Because right now, I'm pretty sure he wish he wouldn't have killed himself. Let me see if I can get that video up because I don't know. It didn't go back to the video. That's what this little site always does. CNN. Okay, here it is right here. So let's see. Again, this is protected by the Copyright Act of 1976. Wait. Let's see. I hope this shit didn't go off. Let's see. I don't know what the hell I be up here doing, y'all. For real, okay? And that's for everything. Wait. Damn. Why do they always take the videos off? You got to be very quick, I see. Because they just take these things. Here it is. Okay. What is going on here? Let's see. This T-Mobile right here. T-Mobile. No, we can't be listening to this shit right here. Hold on. Let me let this go off. Yeah, whole copyright claim for that little music. We got to wait till that go off real quick. These ads. One day I'm going to pay for the ad-free stuff. Because I get sick of these ads. Okay, here we go. So this is what the video contains disturbing images and language, y'all. That's the warning, okay?
Let's go to Jacksonville, Florida now. Press conference on that shooting that took place here. Let's listen. Shooter.
This afternoon, a little after 1 p.m., an individual we have not yet officially identified entered a Dollar Tree in the Newtown area of Jacksonville, outfitted with a tactical vest, armed with an AR-style rifle, and a handgun. Then the shooter killed 3 people before turning the gun on himself, taking his own life. Other than the 3 individuals killed and the shooter himself, there are no additional people who suffered gunshot wounds. We are not identifying the deceased victims at this time, but I can tell you that there are 2 male victims and 1 female victim. All of the deceased victims are black. Multiple units from the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office responded to this active shooter scene, as did members of Jacksonville Fire Rescue, our mayor, and city leaders. We are still in the very early stages of this investigation, so there's a lot of information that we don't know at this time. I will share with you the information that I have been able to verify.
See, that's
the shooter was believed to have resided.
See, that is crazy as hell. Okay, for him to go in there and just shoot people, and then he was so young. What's wrong with these damn kids? 20 years old, and that's all he could figure out to do.
In Clay County with his parents. He was involved in a 2016 domestic call in Clay County with no arrest. In 2017, he did have a Baker Act. We know that at 11:39 a.m. today, Sheriff Cook gave us information that he left Clay County, headed to Jacksonville. At 1:18 p.m., he texted his father and told his father to check his computer. At 1:53 p.m., the shooter's family members called the Clay County Sheriff's Office. By that time, he had already began shooting in Jacksonville. The Clay County Sheriff's Office, who has been assisting our agency with this investigation, received information after the shooting that the shooter had authored several manifestos, one to his parents, one to the media, and one to federal agents. Portions of these manifestos detailed the shooter's disgusting ideology of hate. Plainly put, this shooting was racially motivated, and he hated black people.
Damn.
He wanted to kill. That's the one and only time I'll use that word. I want to be very clear that
he said, so I'm guessing he said he wanted to kill all NI. You know what I'm talking about. Okay. So I bet you, like I said before, he went to the college first, the university. He was going to do it there, probably. And he changed his mind for some reason. So hopefully they'll let us know more about that. Because why would he be walking on the campus? And then he left campus and got in his car and drove over there to that Dollar Tree or drove down the street or whatever. And he put on his tactical gear and his mask, and he went in there and started shooting. And that's on everything.
There's absolutely no evidence that the shooter is part of any large group. We know that he acted completely alone. If you take a look at the images on the screen, you'll be able to see what he utilized. The weapons that the shooter used today are a Glock and an AR-15 style rifle. This is a dark day in Jacksonville's history. Any loss of life is tragic, but the hate that motivated the shooter's killing spree adds an additional layer of heartbreak. There's no place for hate in our community, and this is not Jacksonville. As a member of this Jacksonville community, I'm sickened by this cowardly shooter's personal ideology of hate. Homicide detectives are actively investigating this tragedy, and despite the fact that the shooter is dead, they will continue to investigate this until we have a complete understanding of what happened and even why he did it. Our Jacksonville community collectively cries tonight.
Okay.
To the victims.
And that's good. They are going to continue on investigating this so they can find out exactly why this shooter, we know he did it racially motivated, but where did he learn this behavior from? Okay. And clearly they say he had a domestic situation in 2016. So I'm wondering if the domestic situation was with his family, his parents. Okay. So, I mean, he might not have learned this from his parents. Okay. He could have been online, seeing hate groups. Something could have made him start acting like this. And then he started looking up hate groups and then got involved in it. You know what I'm saying? Because if his parents was teaching him that, I don't think they would have called the police when they found that manifesto. So, you know, there's so many different ways you can learn how to hate another race, especially if something happened to him and just say another race, you know, that race, a person from that race did something to him, or a bunch of people did something to him, or whatever the case is. You know, he could have used that to build up his hatred for blacks, or he simply just could have not liked black people, period. You know what I'm saying? But he was only 20. So I'm thinking that something probably happened to encourage that. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if his parents knew that, you know, but I know that they did just say he had a domestic situation in 2016. And then in 2017, they used that act to put him to arrest him or detain him and give him a mental evaluation. They detained him for 72 hours. I don't know what the outcome or the findings of that, you know, I don't know what happened. you know. But I'm sure if they thought he had mental issues, they probably would have given him some type of treatment. However, he could have been diagnosed with that, could have been on medication. They haven't released any information yet. So I'm really, I can't wait to find out because he had, there is an underlying reason why he went to Dollar General to kill black people and all that stuff he wrote in his book, in his manifestos. And then he used the what word as well, to show his distaste, his what's the name for black people, his hatred for black people. But then he also had on a what's the name too. And usually when they wear that symbol, that also means that they don't like Jews. Okay, the Swarovski. What do you call that thing? Swarovski thing, or whatever you call it. But yeah, usually when they have that little thing right there, it just shows that they don't like Jews as well. So he may have had hatred for more than just black people. You know what I'm saying? And like I said before, I'm definitely thinking that he was going to do that at that university at first. And I don't know what made him change his mind. And then he went to that Dollar General and started shooting there. But I'm telling you, they definitely need to, because we have a lot of mass shootings, 470 since 2023, and the year is not even over. Okay, so that would tell you right then and there, there's a deeper problem in the USA. There really is. Okay, and they definitely need to figure out what they need to do, because I'm telling you, people use guns for everything. I just told you guys that in Orange County, which is not too far, it's far from me, but not that far, a couple was shot at a bar and they were killed. And the gunman, which is her ex-husband or her husband, went in there and shot her and her new man or friend or whatever the case is to death. So, again, this is getting out of hand. People they just need to figure out what they need to do. Make tougher gun laws, make it very difficult for people to get guns. When people get mental evaluations, I don't think they deserve to have a gun at all. And they need to make sure they don't get them. Okay? Because something ain't right. You know what I'm saying? What made them? The thing about it, the reason why I say that is because if you are getting a mental evaluation, clearly somebody thought that you needed it. And sometimes you can pass stuff and still be a little bit off. So I'm just saying, I don't think that, when people have to take these mental evaluation, you should not even be allowed to get a gun at all until, maybe after you go through some, even if your stuff come out clean. I don't know, because like I said, you can sometimes people can trick them. You see what I'm saying? Act like they sane and they really don't be. I was just talking to this crazy dude tonight, a homeless guy. At first I thought he was sane. And then I gave him money to eat because he was in a garbage can. Then he started speaking crazy stuff, asking me, what do I know about Mexico? And I said, I don't really know too much about Mexico. That's a shame, but I just don't. And then he just kept on saying weird stuff. So by that time, I knew the guy is simply off his damn rockers. And the thing about it is that he wasn't acting like it at first. He was acting normal. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I say they need to have stricter gun laws. They need to make it a little bit more difficult for you to get a gun. I think you should be at least 21 to even get a gun. Okay? Because you can't, you know what? When you're 20 years old, at a lot of casinos, you can't even go in there and gamble. So why are they allowing a person that's 20? Why are you allowing them to be able to get a gun if they can't go into the casino to gamble? They shouldn't even be able to get a gun. Too young. You don't even know. You're not really mature enough at 20 and 19 and all these other ages. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you're barely mature enough at 21. And then the parents, I don't really want to attack the parents for anything because they might not have known, that their son was racist like that. And then again, they could have known, you know what I'm saying? But what can they really do? Because the dude was like 20. They may have been scared of him themselves because the police the sheriff did just say it was a domestic situation. And the only time they use domestic situation, if it's a family member or, your boyfriend, girlfriend, or something like that. So what did this domestic thing involve? Who did he get into a situation with? And what was done? You know what I'm saying? Same thing. When he got the mental evaluation, what happened? Is he slightly a little off? Did he have mental problems? We need to find all of this out. And if he did, okay, he should not even have a gun. They just said in this article, he just said it in a news conference, that he went to get a mental evaluation. So clearly, I don't know if he was found to have mental problems or not, but clearly he didn't supposed to have a gun. So why did he have guns, a rifle and a gun? Why do they make it so easy to get these things? In school, I actually think they need to start teaching these kids how to deal with, conflict, bullying, letdowns, even racial things. I really do. They need to have classes about that. You can dislike a race, but you shouldn't be out here trying to kill a person because of their skin color. You shouldn't be trying to cause harm to someone because of their race. If you don't like them, you don't have to like them. You see what I'm saying? But you should never go out here and kill innocent people, period, of no race. And certainly not killing them because you hate this certain race of people. What the hell? You can tell he wrapped too tight, because the thing about it is there are so many brown people. What did he think he was going to do? Kill all the brown people in the damn state? So it just does not make any sense. When you really think about people who kill people based on race and things like that, it's so many brown people, it's so many gay people. Why do people go and do these stupid ass crimes? Like they're going to be able to erase all gay people or all black people, brown people, or whatever. It just doesn't even make no sense. For me, this entire thing that this dude did was very senseless. I wish he wouldn't have killed himself, but that's okay, because I know a lot of people are not into the Bible stuff or anything like that, so they don't realize something, that he did not get away scot-free. He actually made a very bad decision. He should have just faced everything and went to jail, because if he would have went to prison, he would have had the time to repent and ask for forgiveness and get saved and all of that. But since he killed himself, all of that is taken away. And I guarantee you, he probably is wishing that he wouldn't have killed himself. You know what I'm saying? If after you die and your soul departs from your body, you go to wherever you're supposed to go immediately, and stuff. So it just all depends. It doesn't matter what people believe. You know what I'm saying? Because I already know that is true. I know God exists. So, it doesn't matter if he didn't believe in God or whatever the case is, because what's going to happen is already happening. When he killed himself. The second you kill yourself, that soul departs from that body immediately. Okay? So he just made a bad little mistake, a big mistake when he did what he did. That's crazy. These people are cowards. They kill other people, take people's lives that didn't do anything to them. And then they are cowards because they kill themselves because they think they're not going to face anything. That's crazy. And I guess tomorrow morning we will probably know. Okay, let me see what they say about this right here. We may know more about this. Okay, so let's see what happened here. So they said the gunman who killed 3 people at a Dollar General store in Jacksonville, Florida on Saturday had earlier been turned away from the campus of a historically Black university. So he was turned away. Okay. Let's see. So anyway, they said the shooter, described by police as a white man in his early 20s, so he was 20 something, okay? He first went to the campus of Edward Waters University, where he refused to identify himself to an on-campus security officer and was asked to leave. That's what the university stated in a press release. Okay, I told you he went there, he was going to shoot there first. And I told you something deterred him. It deterred him. And it was the security. Because he went there to shoot at first. Okay. And like I was telling you a few minutes ago, somebody made him turn around. And it was the security. Okay. Anyway, then, like I said before, the shooter went back to his car and left the campus without incident. And the encounter was reported to the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office by EWU Security. And they should have been looking for him right then and there, because that's weird. Yeah, he went there. Yeah, he went there to shoot. He was probably going to do this dude was probably going to go in there and do a huge mass shooting. Okay. Thank you to that security officer for doing his or her job. Okay, because she definitely saved more lives. Because I know he was going to go there and shoot. Why would he go there? Okay, and then it's all black too. Majority of it, the school is probably black. So he was going there to shoot. But the security officer stopped it. Now I'm glad he just didn't go berserk and start shooting the officer. I wonder what color is the security officer. Maybe the security officer is white. And that's why he didn't take out his gun to shoot, or maybe because he didn't have time to get it prepared. He might have thought that the security officer will probably shoot him first if he, act like he was getting a weapon or whatever the case is. I don't know. Or either the security officer could be white. So because he didn't cause no incident, he turned around and went back to his car and left. And that security officer called the police and reported that. The police, I don't know if they came to the campus or not, but maybe they should have. And, the security officer saw the car, so he probably had this license plate number, and maybe they could have caught up with him. And then I thought I heard the sheriff say that the shooter called his dad at what did he say, 1:15, and then the dad called the police at 1:50. I don't know if that's true, if that's what he said, but I don't know. Let me see if I can find that real quick. I'm trying to see what time did he say. Because if he did call his dad at 1:15, and then his dad did not call the police to 1:50, if that's true, if I heard that correctly, what took his dad so long to call the police? Because it don't take that long to read through something just to see that your child is getting ready to do some crazy shit. Because see, timing can be a factor in things. It can either help people get saved, or it can cause people, if you delay, it can cause people to get killed. You know what I'm saying? So we need to check that out and see. So let's see. So he left his home at 11:39 on Saturday and headed to Jacksonville in the neighboring Duval County. At 1:18, okay, so he called his, I was almost close. I was almost right. So at 1:18 p.m., he texted his father and told him to check his computer. Okay, and then at 1:53 p.m., the father called the Clay County Sheriff's Office. So what I'm really asking now is, why did the dad take 18, 28, 38, 48 for 9:51, 23, 35 minutes to call the police? Because think, at 1:18, if the father got the text and went to the computer and saw just keywords, you don't have to read the whole thing. As soon as you saw those keywords, you pick up that phone. It should take no more than 2 minutes. So say at I'm going to give him 1:22 or 1:25. If he would have called the police at 1:25, they could have saved those people's lives if they could have got there time enough. Because the dad took 35 minutes. He did not immediately call the police. He waited 35 minutes before he called the police. Timing plays a role in so much. Okay, it can either make you lose your life in a situation like that, or it can save your life. And I think, a lot of things I can see here that should have probably happened a little bit differently. Just like when he came to the college college, the university, looking suspicious and acting suspicious, the security officer did the right thing, calling the police. But I think the police should have asked. I don't know if they did. They might have asked. They should have got that license plate number and looked for this dude, because that's kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? A white dude walking up to security, didn't want to show identification. That's kind of strange to me. Okay, so the police should have been checking that out. So if they would have went out there and tried to find this dude, they may have stopped him from doing that shooting. But I don't know, because the place was not, the Dollar General is not far from the school. Okay. And again, if the dad would have called too a little bit sooner, he probably could have stopped his son from doing that. You know what I'm saying? The police could have stopped him. Maybe. It depends on how far the police station or a police officer is from that area. Okay? If the police is close to that area and just say the dad would have called a little bit earlier, they might have stopped him. Let's see what time did the guy walking in start shooting. Do they say that? Let's see if they say that. They don't give a time when the shooter went inside and started shooting. Okay, let's see. So at 1:18, let's think about this. At 1:18, he texted his father and told him to check his computer. So at 1:18, let's see, where was he at 1:18? I wonder if he was right there in front of Dollar General at the time he called, he texted his dad and told him to check the computer, or was he close to Dollar General? Because that all plays a role. Because if he was right there by Dollar General, I don't care who his dad, I don't care if his dad would have called the police immediately. They wouldn't have been able to catch him that quick. You see what I'm saying? The crucial thing, the crucial timing is when he left the college, okay? When he was at the college, right? When he went out to his car and the security officer called the police, and then if the police would have got his license plate number and all of that, they could have stopped him. You know what I'm saying? Because if they would have went out to him, okay, and they would have stopped him, he would have been acting suspicious then, like he was at the university. They could have checked his car. They would have saw the gun, the rifle, and everything. You see what I'm saying? So it's all about the timing. Hey, Drizzy, thank you for coming in. It's all about the timing, okay? The timing. I don't know if the dad could have actually stopped him, because we got to think, was the gunman in front of Dollar General when he texted his dad? He might have been. That's why he texted him, because he knew by the time his dad called the police, he would be too late, okay? But if he was away from Dollar General, he could have saved those people. But I'm thinking he was probably right in front of Dollar General when he texted his dad, okay? Because remember, his purpose, his goal was to kill some black people, because he really truly hated black people. So I'm thinking he probably was in front of that Dollar General when he texted his dad. So it doesn't matter how quick his dad would have called the police or anything, because they wouldn't have gotten there in time. But when he was at the university, he was acting suspicious and want to show his identification. And then he is white, and it is all black school. And we have seen many, hey, Scott Sauce, thank you for coming in. We have seen many cases where, somebody go inside of a place and kill people based on race. So if the police would have just came out there and checked this dude out, got his license plate number, the color of his car, they might could have stopped this, okay? I don't know if they could have, because it depends on how far Dollar General is from the school. I thought I read that it was just like around the corner or across the street or something like that. So I'm not sure, or down the street, So anyway, they said at 1:53, the father called the Clay County Sheriff's Office. At around that time, the dude was in there shooting. So, okay, let's go back to what I just said. So at 1:18, he texted his dad. So if he did not start shooting to around 1:50 something, so I'm going back to my original thing. Well, then if his dad would have called the police early, like at 1:22, and the police would have ran out there, they could have saved those people. Just think about it. Because again, 1:18, he texts his father. 1:53, the dad called the sheriff's office. And that is around the same time the dude starts shooting. So that time span, 35 minutes, could have possibly, if that dad would have called the police maybe at 1:22, 1:23 p.m., he might could have prevented that from happening. Because if once you tell the police, my son wrote this in his thing, he said he's gonna kill some black people. And if they would have tied it in with the call they got from the security officer at the university, and then that university is all black, they could have almost kind of figure out, since it was, I think they could have figured out where this dude was going next, because he's targeting black people. Where would the black people be at? If the school is down the street or across the street, let's keep it real. Some of those students are going to go over to Dollar General to shop. So it's going to be mostly black people in there. And I'm going to keep it real with you. When I go to Dollar General, I usually see mostly black people, period. Okay, let's just keep it real. So it's not too hard to figure out where he was going to go shoot, especially since he went to the historically all black university. And that university is not far from Dollar Tree. I mean, not Dollar Tree, Dollar General. Okay? Because I know I read somewhere how far it is. Let's see. I don't see it now, but I thought I read that somewhere. Let's see. His dad may not. Let's see. That's true. His dad might not have checked his computer or emails right away. But in that article, though, it just said, let me see what did it just say here. Okay, you're right. His dad might not. You're right. His dad might not have checked that computer right away. He may have waited. That's true. Because they don't say. So he could have did that. He could have waited to see it. But I don't know. Me as a parent, if my child texts me and say, check my computer, the manifesto, me being nosy and say, oh, I'm going to go check it right immediately. I'm not going to wait. But men, on the other hand, are not like women. So he could have took a longer time to look at it. You know what I'm saying? Because it does not tell you what time the dad actually looked at the computer, and all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? But it does say at 1:18 p.m., the gunman texted his father and told him to check his computer. So we don't know if his dad immediately checked that computer, or if he checked it right then and there. I know I would have checked it right then and there, but women are a little different than men. Men be lollygagging around, taking all day. Some men would check it right then and there, but a lot of them won't. So I don't know for sure. But I still say, forget the dad. I still say the police, the security officer, when he went to the school and he did not want to show his identification, okay, to the security officer, clearly the security officer thought something was off with this dude. That is why he called the sheriff's office to report it. So if he called the sheriff's office to report it, so I wonder if they were searching for this dude to try to figure out why he was at this college. He did not want to show his ID, or did they just brush it off? That's something he just didn't want to show it. I'm just wondering. I don't know. But I still say if you're a security officer, I used to do security. So if somebody come up to me and don't want to show ID at a college and it's all black, I don't know. I would have did just what he did. But as a police officer, I don't know how they looked at that, because if they did look at it as something is weird, let me go out here and check it out. You would think that's what they would do, but you just never know how they handle that, But you would think they would handle it like that, considering all these racially motivated shootings they have had recently. Let's see if I can find anything else on it real quick, y'all. What time is it? This time goes so quick. So let's see. Okay, nothing updated since. All this is old. Let's see. Probably won't hear anything else on this until tomorrow. Any updates? because the last update from CNN is 3 hours ago. So I'm thinking, probably tomorrow we'll probably know some more information about the gunman and people who he killed. You know, we may know some more information. Let's see. And everything that I'm seeing here is the same thing that I just talked about. He was going to go there at that school first, though. He was going to shoot there first. That's a shame. Just hated black people. But you got a lot of people out there like that. He's not the only one. Okay, some people just don't do no violent crimes or anything. They just don't like black people. So here's one from an hour ago, but it's basically the same thing that I just went over. Let's see. So that school is a Christian university, okay? They got a good security officer there. I'm going to tell you straight up. So let's see. Yeah, so if the police would have been looking for him or anything, and once they would have stopped him, they would have seen the rifle there and that gun, and that would have been grounds. Let's see what some people are saying here. Let's see if anybody is saying anything. Let's see. Everything is basically the same thing I just went over, y'all. Nothing new. Nothing new. Yeah, nothing new. So we're going to wait till hopefully tomorrow, and hopefully they will update, let us know who the victims are and who this dude is and more about this guy, to see if he actually had any mental problems going on, how his family lifestyle is. Did he actually have any help, or if he was looking at anything on his computer that enticed him to, act the way he was acting and not like black people. They got to look at all that stuff because he just, to figure out why he did what he did and why he hated black people so much that he wanted to kill. And then they need to look at the fact that he was going to that university, at a Christian university at that, to shoot. And thank God for that security officer doing his job completely, or either she's doing her job completely. And I'm trying to figure out why come he didn't cause no type of nothing with that security officer. Is the security officer black or white or what? Because there's some reason why he turned around, because he had on he didn't have on his bulletproof stuff then. He put that on when he went over there to the Dollar General. And how far is that Dollar General from that school? Because I thought I read that it's like close to the school, the university. I need to see if let me see if Google knows when I put that in there. How far? Let me see. Hold on, y'all. How far is the Dollar General? I forgot the name of the damn school. Hold on. How far is Dollar General in the Jacksonville, Florida shooting from the university? Okay, let's see. They don't say this shit. I don't know how far that is. Let's see. I probably would have to look on the map, get the school address, and then that, and then clearly you would know then. But I know I read before that it's close. Let's see. That Dollar General is in a predominantly black neighborhood too. Let me see if they got it right here. Okay, let's see. It's in a predominantly black neighborhood. Okay. Let's see. He used a Glock handgun. Okay. Let's see. So they talking about these other little shooters. So, but I still say, because I know I read that somewhere that Dollar General is close to that school. But I'm pretty sure tomorrow, because I don't feel like looking up the addresses and all that stuff, I'm pretty sure tomorrow they're going to tell us how far it is and things like that. Let's see. So what you say, we want proof this planned KKK shooter is dead, and the KKK chose certain cops to react and cover it up. KKK is not police. We want proof. Right, we do. You're right about that. That is true. We do want that because you never know. You never know. You never know. Yep, this is big. They trying to start civil war. It's time. Yeah, true. We definitely need to make sure he is there. But you know what? If somebody want to do some fakery, they can still make that fake too and trick people. You know what I'm saying? To make you think the person is dead. So you basically will never, never, never know. You know what I'm saying? But I do say this. I'm not gonna say it on my page, but I can't even figure out how to say it. So I'm just not gonna say it. But just know, you know, we know that a lot of shootings are happening. Okay, let's keep it real. We know a lot of things are happening. Just protect yourself and do what you need to do. Okay, and be cautious of your surroundings. You do have people out here that don't like you because of your color, your gender, your sexual orientation, just all kinds of stupid ass reasons. You know what I'm saying? So just basically be cautious and just basically, try to protect yourself to the best, as best as you can. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you can't really protect yourself from every situation because nobody would ever have guessed this crazy dude was going to come in the store and start shooting. You know what I'm saying? Just like when you're in church and someone comes there and starts shooting, like the dude who went inside of the church, the Jewish church, and shot and killed people. You just don't know sometimes. Okay, this is why I say they definitely need to start making the gun laws a little bit more stricter. You know what I'm saying? And just doing some other preventative measurements to stop all of these mass shootings from happening so much. Let's see what y'all said over here. People talking now. Trump and supporters and KKK are a part of a plan to let Russia actually invade America if Trump wins second term. Okay. They want to enslave all women and children, even white. It's a demonic racist agenda. You know what? I agree with some of this that you are saying for sure, for sure, for sure. You know, but I'm gonna leave it at that. But you can say whatever you want to in this chat over here. Okay, but I'm gonna leave it at that. But again, like I said, we do need proof that this dude is actually dead. But again, if it just say if it was some type of weird shit going on, they could easily show you a dead body, like you would know who it is. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it real. Okay, if that's what it's all about, But the whole damn thing is a hot ass mess, and I'm just trying to figure out why these things are happening so much. And again, I still say when this security guard called the police, I'm still trying to figure out why come they didn't investigate that in person and look for the car, because he did walk to his car and got in it, and I'm pretty sure the security officer probably got his license plate number and knows the color of his car. So a lot of things, to question in this situation that happened today. My condolences are expressed out to all of the victims' families and friends, and my prayers and sympathy are expressed out to them as well. It's a sad situation, y'all. Because I said again, these people who got killed, they were just probably at Dollar General shopping and stuff, just enjoying their Saturday. And this loon walks into the store and just starts shooting. And then that's another thing too. Some of these stores, they need to get armed officers in there too. Because some Dollar Generals I've been inside of, they have had armed police officers or security guards in there. So I think they need to start doing this in more stores to deter weirdos from coming in there doing stuff. Could be, you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. Remember the fight that just happened in Alabama? He probably saw all of the footage on that and really got pissed about that situation. Okay? And that probably fueled everything in him even more so and made him really want to kill black people. Remember when y'all was saying that I forgot that was Miss Lowdown who was saying in one of her videos that black people need to be basically on alert because it may be some retaliation, for that fight over there in Montgomery. So you just never know. That could have been the fuel that he was looking for to get the courage to go out there and do that. So I can't wait to find out what the police will say after they investigate, because you just never know. That's crazy. But again, my condolences is expressed out to all of the victims, families, friends, their parents, significant others, and everything. It's a damn shame that some people do not value life. Again, you can hate whomever you want to, but you should never hate a person enough to just kill them for no apparent reason except you don't like them. That is crazy. We worried about aliens. We worried about a war. We worried about martial law and all this other bullshit. They don't have to do none of this because people are going to kill each other. That's on everything. They don't have to do anything because people are going to take out each other. And that's on everything. All right. Now, let me go ahead and talk about Blueface. All right. So Blueface was stabbed. Okay. He's in the hospital. Okay. Let me see. Let's go ahead and go to this story. But let me show you something else. Why did they do this? Hold on. Let me show you this real quick. I had to screenshot this today because I was like, why would they put this picture? Wait, what is this on my phone thing? Wait a minute, hold on. Let me see what this is coming up on my phone. Hold on, y'all. Let me make sure I don't hear no talking in the background. Let me do all this first. Oh, what the hell that is? Okay, so tell me, why did they put a picture of Trump with this shooting situation? See, this what makes people suspicious. Why would they do this? Y'all saw that, right? Okay. They put his face, his mugshot, with the shooter who killed 3 at Jacksonville store was targeting Black people. This is an article. They put his face with that article. And I was like, when I saw it, I was like, why would they do this? So going back to what William Lake was saying up here, you just never know. Okay? And I'm just leave it at that. Now, let me go ahead and go to Blueface. All right? Blueface. Here we go. So let me get it real quick, guys. Hold on for a second. So I got word on my phone that he was stabbed, okay, not too long ago. So they said that Blueface was training for a boxing match when the stabbing happened, okay? So this was on Wednesday, according to police. He was at a boxing gym on Wednesday in LA. All right, let me go ahead and tell what happened. Blueface is 26 years old. You know what? He was at the damn boxing gym we just passed by. The one that I didn't put that video up yet. My son was telling me that all the famous people like I forgot what boxers he said used this gym, Kaminsky boxing gym. Okay, I think that's in, I don't know if that was Pasadena or if it's in LA. Okay, but we passed by it last Thursday when my daughter went to the Drake concert. Okay, while she was at the concert, we was in Pasadena and then we went to Los Angeles. Okay, and we passed by that gym. Okay, so that's the same gym that Blueface is training at. That's a famous boxing training place, right? And a lot of, former boxers and up-and-coming boxers go there to train. I think Floyd been there too, Anyway, on his Instagram story, Blueface wrote, "I won't be able to fight October the 14th. I was stabbed today by some random guy. Won't heal up in time." Anyway, security footage was posted on his Instagram story showing the moments prior to the stabbing incident. All right. In a clip, A man wearing a white tank top and blue jeans appears to confront Blueface until trainer David Kaminsky steps in between the man and Blueface. Shortly afterward, Blueface approaches the man and lands a number of punches on him while wearing his boxing gloves. Then the man appears to take out an object when the footage stops. Okay, let's see. Anyway, the trainer, Kaminsky, told TMZ they always be every damn where when something happens. Now that's suspicious. Okay, but anyway, that trainer told TMZ that tension rose when the suspect yelled, "I am going to kill you." He actually said, "I'm going to kill you." He said that to the rapper upon bursting into the gym. Kaminsky also said that the man stabbed Blueface in the leg before fleeing. Authorities responded to a call of an assault with a deadly weapon at the location. A Los Angeles Police Department spokesperson said, per the Los Angeles Times, who added that paramedics transported a victim with a stab wound. And so the victim was Blueface. This is a picture of Blueface. I know y'all know who he is. The guy who sung Bust Down Tatiana. We stopped. And a bunch of other little stuff he did. He look like he got on damn eyebrows, mascara. Don't look at him. Don't he look like he got his eyebrows done? I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Shit. He does. Okay, y'all, he did. You can tell. He just may have them done. Let me look at this picture up close. Hold on, y'all. I'm so damn silly, it's ridiculous. Hold on, let me see. He may have his eyebrows just groomed like that. Let's see. Let me look at this boy up close. He don't have it on mascara. He just got his eyebrows arched, and cleaned up. Yeah, he does not have it on mascara. I mean, it could be filled in a little, but I'm thinking that's just his eyebrows. He just got it arched, trimmed up and things like that. See, let me show y'all. But anyway, getting back to his stabbing incident. This boy got tattoos all over himself. Why? And that's on everything. Oh, God. Let me go back to that story real quick, y'all. Hold on. I don't know what's going on with these damn kids. All right, 26 got his face tatted all up, all on his neck and everything. And then Blueface is a nice looking guy too. Why put all that shit all over your face? I guess you want to look hard though. Let's see. So let me see what else they said about him real quick, y'all. Hold on. So where are we at? So let's see. So they did respond there. Okay. So anyway, they said the suspect drove off in a black Tesla Model S. So the dude, okay. Anyway, law enforcement sources says that Brandon Henry Snell, 36, was arrested and booked for felony assault with a deadly weapon Wednesday in connection with the incident after he turned himself in. And then he posted bond the following day and was released. So he wasn't a broke dude. He isn't a broke dude. Okay. Anyway, the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department will not release any further information. They say it is unclear if Snell entered a plea or retained an attorney to speak on his behalf. According to TMZ, Blueface posted footage on Instagram on Thursday that shows him in a reclining position and telling his young son that his leg hurts really bad. Anyway, people reached out to WAC 100, who is Blueface manager, for additional information about the incident and an update on the rapper's current condition. But of course, WAC 100 did not respond, period. All right. So you guys can go check out his little video if you want on Instagram when he was talking and everything. But that entire situation is crazy. Okay, let's see. Somebody said that's so much cap. Use a bitch. You too scared to fight anybody except Christian Rock. Plus, she probably can't lead your security squad cause wait a minute, wait. Let me read it like he wrote it. Plus, she probably can't lead your security squad cause the baby is coming. You a scared little boy. You are I'm trying to read this the correct way, but anyway, let me just read it like they got it. You a scared little boy bitch, Smith. No. You a scared little boy bitch shaking my effing head. Mayweather, stop helping this phony. Okay, so that's what somebody said. Okay, well, another person said, it's on video. It really happened. Shaking my head. Okay, the dude responded back and said, I saw it. And really, he set it up. You know what? When I first read this, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I thought the same thing. I thought maybe this is a setup. You know what I'm saying? Because he probably don't really want to fight. That's what I thought. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Anyway, okay, so somebody else said the same thing. How much did Sonic the Bozo pay this fool for another publicity stunt? Homie ain't even the last person people looking for. So let's be serious now. This the only way this bozo can get attention every week. He probably paid the writer of the story too. And then he got some doo-doo there and some laughing emojis. Okay. Hey, West Adams, thank you for coming in. I'm reading these articles the way they wrote, okay? The way they wrote these. Let's see. Somebody else said, let's see. What in the world is they keep picking on this guy for? And it doesn't make sense. A random guy came up and stabbed him. Doesn't make sense. That is something that goes along with his lifestyle. Out of all the people in the gym, they pick him out. Got to think, you have to think in both of them, Crenshaw. Whatever her name is, and him need to sit down and stop all the clown behavior that they both like doing, because you gravitate who you are to you or what you act like towards you. You act like a clown, you draw clowns to you. They both grown people. You only can tell them, you can't make them. They have their own choice. We are not God. Even God gives you a choice. Okay. Oh wow, these people be writing crazy, y'all. But yeah, I'm reading it just like they write it. Okay. Carefree said all that mouth and negativity he keeps up is going to get him killed. He is very toxic and a heartless individual. I don't know why he acts like that. I'm thinking because he's a nice looking guy, right? And he just does these things to make himself look hard and stuff, like all them tattoos and stuff, and a lot of times they don't take a dude that look nice or whatever the case serious, right? So a lot of times these dudes will go and do a lot of stuff to make themselves look all, manly and act all tough and shit. Okay, Cassandra said it won't be healed by October the 14th. Seriously, Blue? I have had incisions from my ankle surgeries heal up faster than that. All he had to say was that he didn't want to fight, you know? Let's see. Okay, Elon said only people brainwashed by the Matrix believe this. Okay, this shit was probably set up. Let's keep it real. All right. LOL, who cares? Who cares? Good for his ass. Putting your hands on a woman. So let's see. Jackie said, I look at him just playing all this rings and jewelry. What good is a man that gains the world and loses his soul? It's like children running to little shiny toys. Okay. Frank said, you are out of control, Blueface. Okay, let's see. A couple more and then I'm done. These comments is funny. They are very funny. Somebody said, Lauren said, LOL, good for his ass. I hate this man. For real, for real. Man. Let's see. Somebody said, okay, Ryan said, random fatty dealer. He's owing money to, maybe. He looks like shit. Hope everyone quits taking that shit. Okay. Okay, this person right here said rapper. Maybe a reality star. He is definitely not a rapper. And then she started laughing. Okay, he started laughing. Okay. A couple people said karma's a bitch. The other one said karma is real. Maybe he should stop treating people that love him like crap. And then another person said this is a publicity stunt. And I don't know if it is or not, but when I heard the story, I'm gonna tell you straight up, the first thing I thought about is this real? Maybe he didn't want to fight and stage all of this. But you never know. It could be real. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? But people do weird shit. You know what I'm saying? For different reasons. Okay. But anyway, my prayers are extended out to Blueface and his little family and everything. And that's all I can say about that. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can say. And then I was telling you guys about the little shooting. I get it's not a mass shooting. It was just a shooting in Orange County. Let me tell you guys about that because I really didn't even hear about that until when somebody told me today outside. Was telling me about the shooting in Orange County. Because you can't see all the news. You only can see some. You can't read every daggone thing. You know what I'm saying? So let me see what happened there real quick. And then we're going to get out of here. Let's see, Orange County shooting. Because it's like 12:30 here. So, okay. So here it is right here. That's sad. So it was I think I did tell you guys about the story. A retired Ventura police sergeant was identified as the gunman in the Orange County biker bar. And I did tell you about the story. I just didn't go into strict detail. Okay. He beat his ass. That's crazy, y'all. Let's see. So he shot his estranged wife in the facial area. Okay. So let's see here. A retired Ventura police sergeant has been identified as the gunman who killed 3 people and wounded 6 others at a Tribuku Canyon bar and then was fatally shot by sheriff deputies. So they killed him. Okay. Suspect John Snowling, 59, worked for the Ventura Police Department from July 1986 through February 2014. This is him right here, a retired officer. Y'all got to stop being so in love with these women that y'all want to kill them when they break up with you. Learn to let go. Let's see. So anyway, he was going through a divorce with his wife, and she was the first victim of his shooting rampage at Cook's Corner, Sheriff Don Barnes said Thursday. He walked directly up to her. He did not say anything. He just immediately fired his gun, striking her once. Bam! Anyway, his wife did survive the shooting and was said to be conscious and speaking at the hospital. This retired cop also shot a woman that his wife was dining with, hitting her once. The woman was able to stagger outside and get to the roadway, but she collapsed there and she died. That's sad. Damn. Then this crazy ass man started firing randomly at other people inside the bar and then went outside and shot others there as well, including a man who apparently tried to confront him. Then he headed to his truck and retrieved 2 more weapons a handgun, and a shotgun. At that point, deputies arrived and confronted him, fatally shooting him. 7 deputies were involved in that encounter, and none of them were injured. Investigators later recovered 4 weapons: a .380 pistol, .38 revolver, .25 pistol, and a shotgun. And he legally acquired all of those guns. They said there were no restraining orders or allegations of domestic violence between the couple. The attorney representing John Snowley in the divorce agreed there were no warning signs. There was no red flags that anything like this would happen. Attorney Tristan Tigoin told Eyewitness News. No one ever discussed restraining orders or domestic violence or anything like that. The name of one victim who died in the shooting has been released. His name is John M. Leahy, 67, of Irvine. The names of the other victims have not been released yet. That is crazy, man. Damn. Anyway, 5 people were hospitalized with gunshot wounds, and a 6th person was hospitalized with a non-gunshot injury, according to the Orange County Sheriff's Department. Let's see. 2 of the people who were shot was in critical condition. Okay, so hopefully they did not die, and 4 were stable. And deputies were there within 2 minutes of the first emergency call. And 2 minutes after that, they were involved in a shooting that left the suspect dead. Okay, so the suspect was a retired cop. So anyway, they said the initial call about the shooting came in at 7:04. Okay, then by 7:06, deputies had arrived at the bar, so they got there real quick. At 7:08, deputies contacted a male subject who was armed with a gun. A deputy-involved shooting occurred, and the male suspect was pronounced deceased at the scene. Okay. That is sad, man. And so the police confronted him when he went outside to reload. They say he came in, he went back to reload and bring more guns, and the cops found him. The woman said, "I'm glad I didn't die. He shot 4 or 6 at me, and he missed." Damn. That is crazy, y'all. Yeah, so I didn't even hear. Well, I did read the story to you guys, but I didn't know. I mean, I did know, but you know how you read stuff, but you don't really be like focusing on it and like that. So I didn't really focus on it like that. But then, this lady told me about it today when I was talking about the other shooting, and she was telling me that they had like a shooting, in Orange County, and I was like, really? Yeah. So he killed 1 person, injured 5, and then he got killed. The police killed him. So they said people was at the restaurant, the bar, for their regular spaghetti night special. That's sad, man. So again, they said we have had 465 mass shootings so far this year, and 682 over the past 12 months. That is crazy, y'all. They definitely need to do something about this. That's on everything. Because, I mean, damn. You know what? Behind closed doors, just because they never called the police or anything, something was going on. You know what I'm saying? Behind closed doors. What made him go and just, go, because he didn't just go in here and shoot his wife. He was shooting at random people. And then he went outside and started shooting. So what in the heck was he so mad about where he went in there and just started shooting up every daggone body? You know what I'm saying? Because that's exactly what he did. You know, he didn't just go in there and just shoot up his wife. He went and shot everybody else. He was trying to shoot a lot of other people. And then he went outside and started shooting as well. Let's see what the new details are about this dude. Damn, that is crazy. Let's see. A retired police sergeant. Damn. Let me see what are they saying different. I don't see. Yeah, he just started randomly shooting people. This is a damn sad thing, y'all. I mean, so much gun violence just within this last week. They said dispatchers could hear the gunfire in the background as deputies tried to find the shooter. Damn. This is so sad, man. Let's see. So his wife must have been shot in the jaw, I guess. I don't know if they're talking about her. That may not be the wife. That may be the other lady. He just shot one lady, right? 2 men, right? Something like that. So they said here, the only woman hospitalized from the shooting was shot in the jaw and listed in critical condition. Okay. And then a second critical patient is an adult male who was shot in the chest, according to the hospital. That's sad. And he shot his wife in the face. See, that is crazy, man. Let's see what else they're saying here, y'all, real quick. So they didn't have any more information on this dude. You know, they probably gonna try not to release everything since he's an ex-police sergeant. Let's see, AP News, Associated Press. Let's see what they're saying real quick. Let's see. So, and then he, remember this. He had more ammunition and guns in his truck. So he was really trying to F up some people. I wonder what set him off though, for real. I really do. He was married for more than 3 decades, and they have 2 adult children. So this dude, hold on. So he was a retired police sergeant with the Ventura Police Department in Southern California. His wife, Marie Snowley, had filed for divorce in December 2022, citing irreconcilable differences. They were going to be completely divorced by November. Okay. Y'all, he traveled from Ohio, where he had been living on a 7-acre property with his dog, according to his divorce lawyer. So he traveled all the way from Ohio to Southern California. That's got to be, how many miles is that? 2,000 miles or so? I don't know how far it is, but damn. Something was going on. Just because they didn't do no domestic violence report, anything else, something had to be going on. Because he drove a long distance and he was trying to kill a lot of people. He was mad. That is crazy. Anyway, my condolences are expressed out, and my sympathy is expressed out to all of the victims that died in this. I think it was only one person who died, if I'm not mistaken. So my condolences is, and sympathy is expressed out to that person, family, and friends. And my prayers are extended out to the victims who are in the hospital. That is crazy. Excuse me, y'all. Like I said, we got too much gun violence that's happening in this world, in this United States of America. And they definitely need to, try to put a stop to it by, making some changes, maybe reinforcing the gun laws, just making it more difficult for people to get these guns, making sure they check people out mentally. If you own a gun, I feel like you need to be going to get a mental evaluation every damn year or so, for real, for real. And you need to pay for it because some of these people are absolutely crazy. You know what I'm saying? Crazy. And they don't know how to handle rejection, conflict, or anything. As soon as they get rejected, they want to go kill or beat somebody up. As soon as they figure that they hate somebody based on their sexual orientation or race or sex, they want to go use a gun. Something is wrong with some of these people, you know? And I'm telling you, the government needs to figure out what they need to do. And that's on everything, because it's just going to get worse. Okay, let me go ahead and do roll call. Let's get out of here because it's late as ever. It's like 12:44 a.m. here. And 1, 2, 3, it's 3:40. What time is it on the East Coast? 12, 1, 2, 3, 3:44. It's almost 4 o'clock in the morning. Okay. So let me go ahead and do roll call. Thank you to Amori for coming in, showing support. Thank you for this gamer, Trizzy. Thank you for coming by, showing support. Y'all can check out these people. I always forget to tell people to drop their links. I'm about to start telling them they can drop their links in my chat. But you can type this in Google as well. Not in Google, but on YouTube. YouTube search and their channels will come right up. Amori does a real good show as well. Talks about many different things. Just regular stuff every day. Just whatever is going on in her life, she'll talk about certain things or in the YouTube streets. Good YouTube creator, though. Even though she don't call herself a YouTube creator, she still is. Okay. Sky Sauce Gamer is a gamer. He plays a lot of fun games like the other person up here, Trizzy. It's very interesting. I'm not a gamer, but I still sit there and watch their games because it'd be fun to watch, especially like those movie ones. It's like watching the whole movie. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, William Lake, for coming by, showing support. I appreciate all your feedback here. Thank you so much. And I do agree with a lot of the stuff that you typed in this chat. And we definitely need this right here. But again, they can make this up to still, obtain whatever agenda, that they're seeking if it's fake. You know what I'm saying? And thank you to Wes Adams for coming by, always showing support as well. You guys need to check him out because he be doing all types of little videos that he posts. I forgot the name of some of them because I'm halfway tired now. But go check him out because his channel is very interesting, okay? And then Nightbot, if you have a YouTube channel, put this on your channel because it really does a good job. You can actually go in and type in what you want it to say, and you can put all types of restrictions in your chat. You can make it like really, I forgot what they call that. It's just some more stricter restrictions. You can do all of that. And Nightbot really does its job. You know what I'm saying? You can even deter people from being like trolls in your chat by doing certain things on this with Nightbot. You know what I'm saying? And you can put certain keywords in there, and Nightbot won't even allow it to come into your chat. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, so get that if you have a channel. You know what I'm saying? Because it does work pretty good. And I want to thank everybody who came into the bushes, people who watches this in the replay. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Don't forget to, I got to stop saying, I do this shit when I start getting tired, but let's see. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, y'all. Also, subscribe to the channel and hit that bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. All right? Okay. Other than that, guys, if I get any updated information tomorrow and I feel like I need to come back and let you guys know about it, even if you did see it, I'll come back tomorrow and do that sometime tomorrow. Otherwise, I'll see you guys on Monday at 7 p.m. or either I'm going to try to do my live like around 7 instead of 7:30, okay? Otherwise, guys, have a great weekend, the rest of your weekend anyway, and hopefully we don't have any more situations going on where people are getting killed. And be cautious out there too, and be safe out there, and just use common sense about certain things. You know what I'm saying? Because people out here are going crazy, and that's on everything. All right. So I'll see you guys later, and I'll talk to you guys later. You guys have a good night, and get some sleep and, think about positive things so you won't dream about crazy stuff. All right. See you guys later. And go check out my other video from the day too. I was tripping out on that video. Go check it out, y'all. All right. In the other videos that I put up in my short. Y'all, my short got let's see. Last time I looked at it, it had 2,000 plus views. So that's pretty good on YouTube Shorts. It didn't beat my other one. It's got 4,000 plus views. I can't wait to one day it gets even more views. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm happy about the 2,000 plus views. But go check out that video. Okay, where I was trying to do that little roll type shit that they be doing and stuff. But anyway, and two, what's the name talking about? I don't be doing but 1 or 2 dances on my TikTok video. Not TikTok, on my shorts. Boy, no, I don't. I be doing other dances too, okay? You didn't clearly look at all of my videos, okay? And then if you check me out on TikTok, I definitely do different dances. The only reason why I do the dance that I do is because it's actually like an African type dance, you know what I'm saying? Dance move. And I actually like doing it. It's just something easy and simple to do. And it don't require much effort. You know what I'm saying? And I try to keep it like that, because, I got hypertension and stuff. And I just try to stay calm and not do too much. You know what I'm saying? But I still be jamming. It don't matter. I still be jammy. Y'all don't have sleep. So, hey, that's what you get. Okay, that's what you get. That's what you get when you watch me dance. And that's on everything. See, it was so funny, though. He was like, she got a nice shape and stuff, but she just don't do nothing. She dances like an old woman. I was like, boy, no, I do not. Okay, you saw me doing one little move like my mom does. Okay, and you tripping. You didn't clearly go to my TikTok and see me do other dances and things like that. Even on the YouTube shorts, I'll be doing different dances. I mean, they may be similar, but yeah. But I just like the African dancing more than anything, because some of it is easier to do. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I do that. All right. Now, let me get out of here, y'all. Y'all have a good night. Sleep tight, sweet dreams, and peace out. Let me put this up here real quick, y'all. Let's see. Where is it? Thank you and good night. Okay. In the music. Y'all, good night. Peace out.